Alright, hello? What is up? I baited everyone and this is actually a Battletoads stream? Wait, what in the world? What is it? I switch OBS into studio mode. And the Game Boy becomes misaligned. Are you guys seeing this? Alright, well anyways. Welcome all that are here, including Kyle Core. It's time for the first stream in a gorillion years. Alright, I gotta reset the GameCube, because I didn't set my controller settings right. For, GBI. I got, like, the crazy setup for freaking Pokemon. I got Pokemon on my OLED. Yeah, not to flex. Where is it? Control scheme. You guys have Battletoads? Imagine they finally released the new Battletoads, and then it was nothing. In the Type-C. Alright. I got the Super Nintendo controller on the GameCube to get the HD Game Boy games. You know, so you can't tell this isn't just emulator. Things I do. What's up, where is the Bud 36? I won't unmask. GG's I was the mute. Now let me describe what I'm doing here. This is just me looking at a guide on what it takes to get early Slowpoke. Spoiler, it's not very early. But these games are pretty short, I know them by heart, so I feel like it shouldn't be that bad. You know, just catch all the pink Pokemon, including Chansey. Nothing slow or hard about that one. And Porygon. Actually, this run is pretty cursed in that regard. And also, I'm just doing it in yellow version, because I've never done yellow version past Brock. Basically, I couldn't do the thing I did in red and blue, where you just use starter Charmander for everything, including Brock. Alright, we'll do set. You can't use starter Pikachu and Brock easy. I mean, I guess you could quick attack and struggle forever. And because you couldn't do that, I just gave away my cartridge of yellow. Very funny it's its actual cry there. Yeah, you get Slowpoke, so you get Slowpoke basically at the same time in yellow and red and blue. I didn't realize it's more fucked up in yellow because you have to surf. Oh god, I should have unbound the L button. In yellow, you have to surf. In red and blue, you just have to use Super Rod. I mean, both of those require Pokeflute, so... Which is moving the Snorlax. I was about to say Slowpoke. That would make it easier if it was Slowpoke blocking the way. Alright, I think we gotta be... We'll be... Shut up, Pinky from, Massachusetts. Good music. Alright, what is, like, the opposite of, You could just make them slime. Opposite of pink is slime. Well, I guess that actually is someone. So I guess the interface is a spoiler, the stream overlay. I really am playing on the Super Nintendo controller. Oh wait, yeah. But I had my buttons messed up. It said so on the TV. I forget what the TV is a reference to. Alright, actually, yeah, can't we just immediately... Yeah. There's nowhere else to go. I did always think, moving from Red and Blue to this game, this was a very funny take on the intro. You just move one tile more forward. It causes this issue. This Pikachu is going to kill you. Yeah, basically, I don't think this run is going to devolve into just using Wigglytuff and Clefable. I hate to spoil. But those two and Mew are the only options early game. It's time for you to come by later. I think Slowpoke... No, Mr. Mime is the next option, actually. Mr. Mime and then Slowpoke are the only other options. You have to wait like halfway through the game to get them. I think it will be interesting to try to pivot mid-game. Alright. Humph. I'll get a better Pokemon than you. Alright, what if I just leave? You can take it. I have a feeling he's gonna take the ball. Slime snatched it. I caught it in the wild, and it's not tame yet. I'm gonna give away name to this Pikachu. Trash. It's going in the box. Even though the whole gimmick of Yellow is having the Pikachu follow you. I want to figure out a way to hack it to get Surf on it, actually. So I can do the surfing minigame. Nah, I can't do this one. But naming it Trash is too mean, though. I'll do Pikachu. Heh. Alright. Fun fact about Pokemon Yellow. Guys, did you know? They start with Eevee, and what it evolves into is based on what you accomplish in your battles against the rival, against the Slimer, throughout the game. There's not really a particular, like, foil counter evolution. I'm just gonna pick Jolteon, because I think Electric types my team in the end is not going to fare very well against. That's about it. Okay, the battle colorization is nice. I wonder what kind of charm Gary is wearing. Oh my god, he was running. It's odd. Here's your Pikachu dislikes Pokeball. Okay, bye. Alright, we got a tiny bit before we can deposit the Pikachu. I think that's gonna be the immediate goal. Because because they're not even useful for Brock. My thought was I'm just gonna use Nidoran until I get access to Mount Moon, because that's the closest thing to pink. Oh, that also throws like a little wrench in the playing yellow. Jigglypuff is not right outside Mount Moon in yellow. I forget where they are. Angry. I think they know what fate is awaiting them. I guess actually, I'm gonna have to use Pikachu a little bit, because doing the second rival battle before Brock with just Nidoran is gonna be annoying. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to do this as a stream just to start it, and we'll see how I feel after. I think the Pokemon games are a little too low tempo to, like, do completely on stream. If it's not like a stadium challenge run or something. Like, I might just start and then play mostly off stream and then just do the finale. We'll see. Like how we both talk as if we'd done a million things. All I did was walk back and forth. But I'm too old. I can't do my dream. Well, that's such a weird Aesop from this game. When you're too old, you can't do your dreams anymore. Thank you, Pokemon Gen 1. Wait, is this an actual PC? No. Alright, I think... Do we just go straight to Rival 2? I don't know if that's a great idea. So, oh my god, these are some... beefy Pidgey in this Route 1. I'm forgetting where I'm gonna get Jigglypuff. I think Puff is in Mount Moon in this version. Or they're just ahead one route. I don't remember. I think they're ahead too. Oh yeah, they're in the one Meowth is in by the daycare in this version. Yeah, so the pink run is even more cursed, because I have to beat Misty with just Clefairy in Mew. No biggie. Yeah, speaking of Mew, I didn't know this until I just, like, started a minute ago, but there's an extra early Mew glitch. Only in yellow version. The old wisdom was you had to go, like, halfway through the game and fight a gambler outside of Celadon to set it up. Then people figured out you can set it up on Nugget Bridge, which is pretty early game. Have to save as many Pokeballs as I can, because Mew is still legendary. Regular Pokeballs will be annoying. But I don't think I'll do the super early Mew glitch. It sounds annoying to set up. You use the there's a walking bug catcher, only in Yellow's Viridian Forest. It's them and the super nerd in Mount Moon you can use. Okay, it's Nidoran female. I'm just gonna scout the area, because I actually don't know what the encounters are here. I know there's Mankey, and that's like your intended way of beating Brock. Well, one of them. Yeah, isn't Nidoran male counts more as pink than female, right? The purple is closer. Blue, not so much. I think this counts. I hope this is not a one-shot. Actually, we should be able to sweep Viridian Forest, because this is Gen 1, so you have the egregious Bug Poison double super effective. I think Nidoran's nickname is just close enough. Close enough. Almost. That's kind of mean. I'm really on a roll with the meme nicknames today. I wanted to name Pikachu Garbage. Nidoran here is just almost. Still weak. That doesn't even have Poison Sting, dang. Pikachu is pissed. I think Rifle 1 battle would go just fine. Also, let me do this. Oh no, spoilers. It's not the right one. There we go. Yeah, this is just gonna be a weird, like, slow grind run until I finally get Clefairy. It's my goal today. I just realized, I guess Pikachu being outside the Pokeball was a anime invention. Because you don't really have much of a game show otherwise. You gotta have a companion. Yeah, I think they get a little more screen time, because... Yeah, about that. I've already caught a Pokemon. That is kind of funny. You can just catch a Pokemon without the tutorial. That didn't work. Let's be losing my touch. To get some at the Pokemart. Wait, they failed the tutorial? In yellow? I didn't remember that. Do I stop skipping everyone now? Alright, this is gonna be the big trivia question. I have no idea who spawns here either. I don't know whether I should, like, grind any. Alright, classic. Yeah, this tier is exactly why Pokemon is just a weird stream game. I can talk about my, my quest for a new vehicle, my plans to More Ocarina of Time speedrun tricks. I mean, that one's been on the docket forever. Talk about frame... I don't even remember the number. Fake fan. Frame in a week. Let's see if we can just beat the... Oh my god. It's a Gen 1 miss. Actually, tackle is 95, isn't it? Little scuffed. I don't know if we'll have to grind that much. I do want to kind of play this as minimum battles, because I'm not trying to do this run for that long, but... There we go, critical hit. Oh, you blessed it. It's up Q1. Hopefully you've been well. Oh god. Need another critical hit. Closest battle of my life. Yeah, critical hits are actually godlike, because you get you ignore all the debuffs that have been inflicted upon you. I don't know why I'm grinding another level, but... I think I just want to do Rifle 2 immediately. All pink run except for I don't get access to any pink Mons until after Brock. I'm choosing Nidoran because they're close enough. This channel does some weird stuff. I guess it's the wave channel. Some weird sounds when you go between towns. The music is like 2 HD between the headphones. I didn't know Pokemon Yellow has like special stereo remixes of the music. The options. Yeah, there's sound settings, there's earphone 1, 2, and 3. And those options just change what is panned. The music's not really designed to be stereo, so it just takes one instrument. And that's kind of it. One instrument puts it to the left or right. I was gonna say though, having to walk all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Is there a single game that kind of just lets you heal at will? I don't think so. I gotta save like Paranoid. As far as I know, or actually, I don't want to do the Mew glitch early. You have to do some weird escape rope shenanigans. I think it's basically the same as. Like how Pikachu has collision sounds. It shouldn't be that bad, but it's still a little annoying. Oh no. I guess in theory, I could just catch multiple Mew. The one nice thing with the early Mew glitch is it doesn't use a trainer you need to use later for the other Mew glitch. paralyze. No. Nice. Oops, that's because Lear was first in the list. Flashing lights warning. Alright, I think I have to need to ran up to like level 11 or something silly for it to get double kick for Brock. I never found a Pikachu here. You think they went extinct? Surely grinding on the Caterpie will be worth it. And here's where we get the divergence. We get... There's like level 8 Pidgeotto in the forest here as a anime reference. I don't think you get Metapod or Kakuna, so grinding is a little more annoying in this version. You just desperately want levels. Alright, so probably do like a hair more grinding and then oh, never mind. I love when I speak misinformation. And I wish I had the one-handed control scheme for my SNES controller. Anyone play Earthbound? The L button is A, so you can just walk and mash A with one hand. It's the one thing I wish GBI had. I don't know why it doesn't just have a remappable controls mode. It feels very silly. Horn attack? Isn't that like slightly better tackle? Amazing. Yeah, we're weak. We can handle the battles. Oh wait, I'm not worried about this. We're doing different Mew glitch. I think this is the guy that you need to avoid, though. Could be wrong. It's one of the walking guys that triggers Mew glitch. It's used for it. I'm gonna say, isn't, like, Horn Attack is like 40 base power, and Tackle is 35. So this is the most minor upgrade in existence. We got no quality of life in this Wii. I gotta just walk to the center every time I want heals. I wonder if I can be a little cheeky. Can I just keep going? I do kind of want to save money for new Pokeballs. You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. What are they talking about? Yep, I think we got one more level for the one move I need. I'm just tackling just to see something different. Wow. Remember when we played Pokemon the first time and it was a mystery? Like, the concept of, like, a defense stat, or an attack stat lowering, like, that didn't mean anything to me. I've never played a video game before. I'm just picking the scratch attack, and sometimes it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's a big mystery. I feel like it is like a weird culture shock. Like, if you've never played any sort of JRPG type game, just having to learn, like, what is a stat? What is an attack stat? What does that even mean? Like, it does feel kind of fake when you're playing in single player. It's like, I don't know, I just pick the attacks that do damage, and I win. So I don't even know what the CPU is doing. Alright, I think once we defeat Gary, I will shelf Pikachu. I think we might be able to get away with it now. We'll probably just have Pidgey... I don't know. Good RNG. I still can't believe I finally did just stream a regular ass Melee tournament on my main channel. So I just didn't have anyone's credentials. I was just trying to test it out. And then the sound was incredibly scuffed. I still don't understand. I got a new laptop and the microphone just sounds incredibly fried. Oh no, he has Spearow in this version, okay? Oh no, not the attack debuff from the get-go. Yeah, I don't know. I finally got the laptop mic to sound like halfway okay. I don't know if it's just too loud and that's it. Okay, that's why critical hits are good. We didn't get... Is it level 13? Do I not know Ball? Also, this battle wasn't too bad. Or just level 8. Are we gonna die from... I don't want to risk the XP. Ah, you fricker. You know, Eevee's special is not that high. I love it when I was just so afraid to tackle. I should have just kept horn attacking, because it was only going to do status moves. Oh my god. I can't believe it can lower my defense anymore. What is this luck? This is some Pokemon gaming. You're so weak! I'm locked in a battle I can't win. Tackle! I didn't realize that was gonna sound so visceral. Pikachu just fucking died. Oh well, that's kinda canonical, because they are literally dead. They're not returning to my party. They're not pink. And yeah, okay, Nidoran has double kick now, so we can sweep the rest of the game. I did just luck out. I was so lucky that Pikachu... They disappear when they're dead! No. Rest in peace, Pikachu. I think when I withdraw Pikachu to do the surfing Pikachu minigame, they're gonna be pissed. I guess that's the one downside of not using Pikachu in the run. You don't get to hear all the voice clips. It is kind of just like, I've played the original Red and Blue so much that I'm down to see like the little... all the little differences. Oh yeah, there's also printer support. I think, yeah, I could do this. The Game Boy player has the Game Boy Link port. I have a Game Boy printer. I guess it's just thermal, so it probably just works still. I could print sad deceased Pikachu. I did not heal. Arguably, I don't need a heal, but I didn't heal. Okay, now that I have double kick, though, I should be able to just sweep. Having to start over with Clefairy once I get Clefairy is gonna be annoying, but... I mean, we can agree I don't have to start from scratch, right? I can use Nidoran to slowly onboard the Clefairy, and then... go from there. I have like a mock-up notepad somewhere of my movesets. I want to double check. I guess I'll have to teach Clefairy Water Gun for it to have a half-decent move. I don't know who's gonna be the Bubble Beam recipient. I think that's Wigglytuff. Like, I super planned that part out. I like planning out the movesets. Something about doing that in Red and Blue feels extra nice just because... like, your move options are so limited. I guess it's mostly just the type distribution. Like, there's plenty of special moves, but then, like, for normal, the physical moves, there's Rock Slide, which barely any Pokemon learn. Earthquake and Dig, which most do learn, but some don't. I'm gonna be the best. I found left. So one thing that's gonna suck is double kick should do less damage, I think, right? Remembering my type effectiveness, right? Yeah. For some reason we don't get Poison Sting early. Poison Sting would let us sweep the bug catchers. Okay, good crit. For all I did, they don't like to use Weedle in this version. Metapod is cool, because its attack is defense. That's so. Also, there's a lot of lowercase in this. Is that something they fixed between red and blue and yellow? Alright, I could use a repel. I couldn't do minimum battles here because not having double kick on Nidoran would have been insane pain. Alright, well that's everything. This should be the antidote? No, it's a potion in this version. This is like Uncanny Valley Pokemon Gen 1. Like, my memory of the layouts is so good for red and blue. Yellow changing anything just screws with my head. It's really just Caterpie and Metapod. There's no reference to, like, the samurai guy in the anime. No Beedrill or Kakuna. Oh boy. Alright, so smooth sailing probably to past Brock. I'll want to avoid as many trainers as possible on the way so I can just use them to farm for Clefairy. That's cool. Are these the Super Game Boy palettes? I thought it was gonna say this is Pewter City. The fun fact there is that in Gen 1 Pokemon, all the towns just have their own palette, like based on their name, color palette. And that's why there's Palette Town. Tis. I didn't have the soundboard app open. I was gonna do this. Alright, pretend I didn't say it before. That's why it's called Palette Town. Tis. Actually, no, because this... Yeah, that's the right sound. Let me make sure. Wasn't I a fun killer? Did I turn off all the sound rewards? Okay, I kinda did, yeah. Let me go turn a couple of them back on. Y'all deserve more. You guys can have, obtain item Zelda. Throw Kirby, most definitely. Creeper. Punch. Okay, that's good for now. So I feel like the game is just a hair too loud still. I'm going to... There we go. Is it poo-poo because it's purrin in Japanese? Or is it because Jigglypuff is poo? I'm glad playing Smash has not soured me on the entire Jigglypuff line. Jigglypuff lost aura, but Igglybuff and Wigglytuff are still up there in the cuteness tier. Like Pokemon Abridged, winning at the starters. We have cute, cuter, and cutest. Oh, is this different? there's a hidden item here. In red and blue. Alright, do I go see the Challenger spacecraft? That is funny. It was the late 90s. This shit was the coolest thing. Fire red and leaf green blew my mind with a little dark shade. I'll point those out. Let's see if the museum's any different in... yellow. Spooky. Don't people love using the fossil sprites? Dude, Pokemon creepypasta. I love it. My game glitched and then it said... die. It's totally real. Believe it. Remember when landing on the moon was important? In Pokemon? Only in Pokemon. Yeah, it's a pretty compact spaceship. I mean, I guess they have Pokeballs, don't question it. Tell you what hat takes from Pokemon Champ. Oh, oops. Changing the order. Well, I only have one Pokemon, so it doesn't really matter. Do I even need to fight the junior trainer? You know what, I'm gonna be cocky. I think I can just double kick Brock down. That's a hardware thing. Okay, that's a little spooky. Hello? What do you mean search games? Oh, does the SD card slot? It's probably just the SD card. It's being a little sus. Alright, now, I mentioned creepypasta, and then my cartridge decides to turn into one. Alright, let me restart the GameCube. Uh-oh. Pikachu died and that removed them from the code of the game. That had unforeseen consequences. That's literally a plot to a Pokemon creepypasta. Well, I guess I gotta be paranoid and save often. Pokemon already did a good job of teaching me that, though. Okay, well, thankfully I had just saved, so... let's just hope that doesn't happen again. I don't know if that's the Everdrive or what. Game Boy player. Dude, wait, what was that? Was that a Pikachu apparition? I do like how they changed all the front sprites to be more accurate to the final art, but the back sprites are still all scuffed. Alright, yeah, double kick alone is enough to sweep. Oh wow, Onyx outspeeds me. Ooh, double critical hit. Yeah, the power of it having one super effective move. I didn't even want to use Bide. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the Junior Trainer XP. Just to flex. If my final party can't use it, then what's the point? Actually, I should kill Pikachu, too. Bye, Pikachu. I can't battle him anymore. It's the one thing I'm playing on actual hardware. I've ran into some weird stuff playing on just a console in like the last year. I had a catastrophic failure with Minish Cap. Like I just forgot to save for a million years and then got a random freeze from a flash cart. My Dreamcast copy, my copy of Jet Set Radio and Dreamcast, the disc just needed like an insane like clean and repolish. Otherwise it would read, but I wouldn't get the music or half the levels to work. It's fine. Alright, so as far as I know, let me double check this. Can we do this together? Is there like a map of encounters? Pokey Earth. I mean, that kinda works, but... Yeah, here we go. So I can show... For example, we're going to Route 3. This is where you would get Jigglypuff, you know, and have an early Pinkmon, if you were in red or blue. But since I'm in yellow, instead, it's Mankey. And Sandshrew, oh, that's kind of cool. You can get an early Sandshrew. I didn't know that. And we get Route 4. I could get Magikarp. I really wanted. Oh, you can get Sandshrew in blue. Guess I just forgot. You can get Mount Moon, which you can get Clefairy. 1% chance. Alright, we're gonna be searching for a while. I didn't realize Clefairy was that rare. What did I commit to? Because I think South Exit, Route 5... Yeah, I think this is the earliest you can get... Wait, am I screwed at a Mew? I think Abra doesn't show up in the usual spot in yellow. Hold up. Oh no, you don't get Abra in the same spot. I'm a dummy. There's Pidgeotto instead. Wait, oh no, planning kerfuffle. I mean, I can get super late Mew, but That's a whoopsie. Or can you just do it with escape rope? No, that's... Okay, that's why it's Viridian Forest only. That makes sense. Well, do I just restart the run? I don't think I do, but... Actually, no, because I need Mew to use Cut. Where am I supposed to get Abra? Hey, what's up, Ari? Yo, I'm just figuring out I just beefed the run, trying to play in Pokemon Yellow. I guess I just gotta get Mew the old-fashioned way. I gotta wait all the way until Celadon City. I didn't realize you have to do it the escape rope way in Yellow. I knew I should have left that trainer just in case. Whoopsie. Because I've barely done anything. I could just restart so I can get Mew early. Because I did want to try to actually use them in battle. Like, using only Transform Metronome is going to be funny. Dang it, I knew I should have, I should have left that one trainer, just in case. I was so cocksure it would work. I mean, I guess I could just cheat Abra in if I really want, so I don't have to do anything, but... Someone trade me an Abra real quick. Route 25, yeah, no Abra in Route 25, unfortunate. Which direction is east? Oh, that's all the way to the power plant. Dang! Yeah, I think I might just trade myself an Abra, just so I can do this. I really don't want to have to deal with it. Restart to do what? To do the Mew glitch. I'm doing Pokemon Yellow version, which I didn't quite realize going into it, but all the Pokemon are in different spots than I remember. So, like, Abra is not north of Cerulean City. Get Mew. I think I'll just trade an Abra in, though. Or I could reset. Let me read through... The steps to do it in Yellow are weird, too. Make sure you have 2 escape ropes. Configure your party. And clear your way through Pewter City all the way to Mount Moon, stopping before the Super Nerd with 2 fossils. You must use an escape rope to escape the bug catcher in Viridian Forest. Next, go battle the Super Nerd, then you get Mew. Abra is not pink. No, but you need them to do the Mew glitch in red and blue. Because you use teleport to get away. I mean, I had to start with Nidoran. Nidoran is not pink either. I had to make concessions. Dang. I Omega beefed. I mean, either option takes time. I don't actually know how I'd get an Abra in-game, because I'm pretty sure the batteries in all my other Pokemon cartridges are dead. That would not be a quick fix. I am tempted to just restart. I mean, it's been like an hour, but... I knew I should have just skipped the trainer. That was a big whoopsie. Okay, that's crazy they don't see me. Right now, I have nothing. I can go get Clefairy. I guess I either restart and just replay, like, 30 minutes of progress. Yeah, in-game time. Actually, I'm an hour in-game time, dang. I'm slow. And I can either just speed through the beginning of the game again and just skip that trainer that I was supposed to skip, or try to trade Abra. But I have no way to trade Abra, I think. I'm just hard locked. I think I just gotta start over, because I don't have a good way to trade Abra. I think we gotta do it this way. The only annoying part of it about getting Mew is I'm gonna have to walk all the way back through Mount Moon. Alright, this is where playing an emulator is good, because then at least you could fast forward. Yeah, I think I gotta start over. If I knew I had a working copy of Red and Blue, I would just trade an Abra, but I do not think I do. Alright, well, we're Pinky Mark II. We still have Slime Gary. Alright, well, back to Pikachu. I think I can speedrun this. The one awkward thing is having to beat Rival again. Rival 2. And he's only level 8. I just gotta power level the Nidoran I get, briefly. I should be able to speedrun this in like 30 minutes, get past Brock again. Imagine the Pokeball didn't work, we'd just be dead. I guess if the guide had mentioned it's the only way to do Mew glitch. I guess you could... I guess I could just get Abra later. You just have to make it through... Hold up. I'm thinking. I just have to make it past the other way, because I can still skip the same trainers to get Mew the other way. I just have to wait longer to get Abra. I think that's fine. You just have to beat Misty with just Clefairy, which is annoying, but doable. And then I get Mew and Jigglypuff at the same time. I think that works. It's not as early, but I'd rather not replay. Okay. Pause, because I think it doesn't wipe your data when you hit new game until you save. Oh, I didn't save beating Brock. Whoopsie. Alright, well, let's do Brock again. Yeah, I'm just gonna get Mew slightly later. It'll be fine. I can't get them the super early way, but I can still get them kinda early. Let me change this back. Back to Nidoran. Like, overall, when I saw that one trainer, I should have just figured out what trainer it was to skip and just have skipped them just in case, but oh well. Alright, we win. Like, as long as Bide doesn't trigger that turn, we win. It's like, I think I would rather grind to find Clefairy right now. Let's make their tag Team 34. Known as Bide. I'm definitely biding my time here, because I'm glad I slowed down and thought for a second. It's like, this isn't as tragic as I think. I can't get Mew before Misty, but I can get Mew right after Misty, so it's not really that bad. I guess I'll heal. Alright, so I want to get to Mount Moon with minimal battles, so that way I can save the battles for Clefairy. I'll try to only use Clefairy once I get them. And then we're kind of in hard mode. Clefairy does not get anything good on their own. I guess we get Water Gun, and that's about it in Mega Punch. Oh dang, we have 2 required battles here. I met you in Viridian Forest. Are you sure? And would this run have more or less aura if I was playing in fast forward? Using the Dodrio Tower. Something if it was Dodrio Tower it'd be kind of, it'd still work. You just toggle it on and off at will. I've just seen people's streams, like people that just do challenge runs and post them like every week on YouTube or whatever. They're always playing in fast forward. It's like, I guess I get it. When you've turned into your job, you kind of have to do it. Because the battle animations and everything lose their charm, but I don't know, I just don't want to get to that point. For now, this is fine. Also, when are we getting Poison Sting? I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. How to become iconic with 2 simple lines. Ekans looks menacing with the sprite. Oh no, not Generation 1 Wrap. This move just hard locks you. If you're slower than the enemy and they just use Wrap forever, you are stuck. You are dead. We got the maximum 5 turns, that's crazy. Yeah, like if I do an attack, it misses, and then they do Wrap again, it's just over. Storing your Pokemon on the PC. It doesn't have anything else to say about shorts. got baited. Have to fight one or the other. I'm seeing double. Oh, we healed back into green. That's good. That's crazy. Is Nidoran in this game just not... Wow. Sure. You can be a Nidorino for fun. Alright, speaking of which, I'm reloading the route just so you move. Fight my new Pokemon. I think there's a trainer in the grass below that's really sneaky, if I remember right. I think that's a yellow edition. Oh my god, they are massive now. Isn't the Nidoran line infamous for being able to just sweep the game on their own? Just pick up a Nidoran or a Nidoran, male or female, early game, and just sweep. Give it dig early game, you're good. Okay, that done like dinner line lives in my head. I know that one. So if this were the better Pokemon, Jigglypuff would be there, but they are not. I don't think they're a trainer, but I'm not sure. I tripped over Geodude. Hold up, let me look at the learn set. I like being an optimizer. I think there's no reason not to... I don't think there's a reason not to just immediately evolve Clefairy. Yeah, I get Sing at level 13, and that's it. Okay, so we want to get it to level 13 and then evolve it immediately. And I don't know where the Moonstone is. Moonstone. Hold up, I'm just looking. How far do we have to go to get Moonstone? Okay, it's on the very first floor. No biggie. Easy. Almost pinked the Nidorino. Alright, the question here is, do I just set— What?! It's Fate! And it's level 11? Immediately get a Clefairy first encounter? It's the fated run. This is literally meant to be the pink run. Aw, no. The flicker before it gets caught. Interesting. Alright, what do we name Clefairy? Adored for their cute looks. They're thought to be rare. I still love that. It's just the first encounter. It's fate. We gotta name them something like star related, right? Make them Stella or something. They're from the stars. It's fate. Okay, well that I expected to be walking back and forth for like 30 minutes. I think the game just knew. Alright, so I may cheat and use, we'll get, like, one free level from Nidoran. And the interesting thing is, yeah, I have no reason not to just beeline the Moonstone, because we're gonna get 13 pretty quick. Alright, let me switch this one up. We got Clefairy already. That is the funny thing about red and blue. There's just no reason not to instant evolve. Alright, should I honor the run and just immediately... deposit, Nidoran? I guess in theory I should, but I kinda don't want to yet. And again, it's gonna be too hard. I gotta get Water Gun. A Water Gun is right at the beginning of the thing. Okay. I think we just YOLO it then. Do we buy Magikarp? Is Magikarp pink? I think you could consider Magikarp pink, right? I need money for Pokeballs from you, though. He actually is doing it as a favor. You raised that Magikarp. You are... almost. They were almost pink. Say goodbye. Almost pink did very well. Now it's just me and Stella. Alright, thankfully we get a God tier TM for Clefairy right out the gate. So we don't have to freak out too hard. I don't know if it's worth to even grind levels yet or not. We're too slow? Oh no. We're way too slow, that's crazy. Alright. Alright, Nuke obtained. This is such a random TM, but it's very good in this run. Because without Water Gun, Clefairy is kind of useless at this point in the game. Alright, now I need to take the long trek to get the, Moonstone. You know what, I'll try and battle you, why not? What could go wrong? Oh my god, they could be way higher level. Oh nah. Clefairy's supposed to have even higher attack, too. Or special attack. Now, if we win, it's the pound route. No, we died. Permadeath, run over. There are no death penalties here. Maybe one day. Okay, I think I just beeline for my moonstone then. We have to walk all the way around though, and I think there's an unavoidable trainer. So I may want to grind up or something. Not really sure what to think. I should probably just grind up on the wild ones. I mean, water gun is only base 40, but yeah, some of these mons have awful special. And we may need to take one of the trainers I skipped and battle them real quick. Just to get any levels. I mean, like, if I have to evolve Clefairy level 14 instead of 13, I'll take it. Let's see. Never played Yellow? Same-ish. I played Yellow up until Brock. But then, I was a dumb kid that only wanted to use the starter ever, so because Pikachu does nothing, I couldn't get past Brock. Play Lavender Town music? I already hit a creepypasta moment. Also, hi, Comet. Pikachu, like, Pikachu's cry turned into, like, a ghostly flare. Now, there's a decent bit of differences. Like, all the Pokemon on the routes are different. Which screwed up this run. Oh no, not level 14 Jigglypuff. Although since their special is lower, no. Oh my god, it's over for me. Like, you get the other starters as just free Pokemon throughout the game, which is kind of crazy. Okay, that's kind of our saving grace. If it just goes for Sing and misses a bunch, we're good. Okay, we literally needed to Sing and miss. No! It's Sing and hit. So I could just use an item. Joe Weaver. I can't play Lavender Town music until I get to Lavender Town, and that's gonna be a while. Yeah, I played the crap out of Ruby and Ruby specifically as well. This Clefairy needs some help. Put it lightly. Also, how does it... Okay, it looks really scuffed when I stretch it for you guys. Also, Yellow replaces some of the... Oh, no. Okay, we survived somehow. Well, if we just use Scratch out the gate... Or Pound... We somehow live. Dude, this Clefairy is going through it. I guess if I get lucky and it's a hiker I have to fight to get the Moonstone, I might be good. Yeah, part of the reason I'm doing Yellow is just so I know what all the differences are. I know what some of them are. One of them is that Lickitung is in the unknown dungeon instead of, I think, that weird route below Pallet Town. So I have to beat the game to get all pink Pokemon, which is just kind of a funny, like, sub-goal. The fact that Clefairy can't even run from these guys is a bit, annoying. Pound does mega damage, though. That 1 HP matters. Okay, I was gonna be pissed. If it would at least give me Pokemon other than Zubat. Alright, screw it. I'm just grinding against it. It's gonna take forever to get to the Moonstone. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. Because I can one-shot the Geodudes, I'm pretty sure. If not, at least two-shot. Yeah. Yeah, the Clefairy is 21 special compared to 19 attack. Like, a stab is just that good for pound. If I was Nuzlocking it, this run would have been over already. My Clefairy died to the last back there's Clefairy. Hello. You're not battling until I get the Moonstone. Okay, this is the one guy I can't skip? Never mind. There we go. It is funny, this Clefairy can't do anything about anything else, but Geodude? Nothing. Alright, now we're ready to nuke the entire game. So I need to find Mega Punch from here, or is that in the other route? Once we get Mega Punch, Clefairy is equipped enough to, decimate Misty. Because Misty only with Water Gun is not gonna work. Unfortunately. Oh, we're getting level 14 in this fight. I don't even know if I really needed Sing like that, but maybe. We got outsped by Onix. Onix is surprisingly fast. Have you ever seen a rock snake just run at you? Scary. Okay, yeah. Clefairy, I mean, if we wanted to troll with Minimize or Metronome, I could go up to level 31, but I'm okay. Alright, well, this is a funny run. There's just no reason not to immediately evolve. D. Big Stella. Alright, so there should be another Moonstone in here. I need to get it for Wigglytuff. Plus, I think Mega Punch is in here. I don't know if I'm actually doing minimum battles anyways, but... yeah, if we wanted to get out of here, that's the way we'd go, but... okay, yeah, I'm about to go to Mega Punch. I thought Mega Punch was outside of Mount Moon, but I guess that's in Fire Red, Leaf Green. Oh, I gotta change the sprite in the thingy. I didn't expect to, like, immediately get evolved, but it makes sense. Stat-wise. Like, our stats are just gonna be so much better. We immediately evolve to Clefable. Our special jumped up to, like, 31? That's crazy. We're doing so much damage. That is crazy they give you so many nukes early game with the Moonstone. You get Clefable, you get Wigglytuff, you get Nidoking or Nidoqueen. Truth Nuke. I don't know, it's more just the idea of routing that's interesting in these to me. Once you get past a certain point in Red and Blue, you can't really make it hard. Nice. TM01. Alright, so this is Mega Punch. I guess the question is, do I actually teach it, or do I want to save it for Wigglytuff? I low-key almost can get away with just Pound. I want to find, like, the little note card I made. Hold up, I need to get more water anyways. BRB. You guys can look at the Omnis Rocket. Alright, I'm back. I did find my note. Let me actually... grab it. I can't really show it because of the pixel filter. I mean, here it is. Is this readable? Wait, this is funny. Is this readable with the pixel thing? It is most definitely not. This has, like, theory-crafted movesets for the final Pink Squad, potentially. It's mostly just I had to figure out, like, what moves do I give Clefable, Wigglytuff, and Chansey to make them unique. I basically have Clefable as a Psychic Thunderbolt user. I didn't really think of anything else. Chansey obviously gets soft-boiled. Wigglytuff was gonna be the physical attacker. I think I was actually only gonna use 5 Pokemon in the party. I might have Execute just for the funny of it. That's the wrong scene. Yeah, I'm like, super like anti-Nuzlocking it. I'm like saving before every battle. Maybe not necessary. Town? Sorry, I'm just looking where the other Moonstone is. Okay, thank grief. I was under the impression there were 2 Moonstones in Mount Moon. Is there only 1 in yellow version? Oh no. And Wrap. It was 1 HP and it's gonna kill me with Wrap. This game sucks ass. Did they actually nerf the amount of Moonstones you get in yellow? Oh well. It means I'm stuck with Jigglypuff. Of course. Yeah, this Pokemon Yellow map I found says there's only 1 Moonstone, which I believe. Oh well. We'll figure it out later. I guess I'm undecided in my heart how much I'm gonna do, like, true minimum battles. I'm gonna HP up if I backtrack all the way? Is that worth it? I genuinely am not sure about that one. I do kind of just want a power level Clefable. I think it's okay if it gets Mega Punch, based on the movesets I've written. And figure something else out for, Yeah, I could give it to them. I could just wait and give it to Jigglypuff. Just in case, but... I think I'll do this. If I have to wait to get Body Slam and Submission for Jigglypuff, then so be it. So I'll give it Bubble Beam. There's a rare candy in the corner. Oh no, not Oddish. Dang, they really do just give you some nukes in the beginning of the game. Yeah, one thing with Mega Punch is it likes to miss. Dough I lost. Got an item this way. I don't think we need to farm that hard. I guess when we're only doing one Pokemon right now. He'll be fine. Magnemite, dude, they're showing... I don't remember this variety of Pokemon early game. Trolled a bit with that. And that. Really don't start with Thunder Punch. Or Thunder Shock, huh? I want to see how much a pound did. I guess they're just showing you, like, potential, like, here's guys you could get later on. Please stay interested. Thank you, Super Nerd. I feel like I'm the Super Nerd from Pokemon these days. Everyone's got the one Pokemon trainer they've modeled themselves after. One trainer class. Someone's out there is Cool Trainer Gen 1. Fear them. I thought there were 2 Moonstones in Mount Moon, but all the data I'm getting says no. You don't. Acquisition. Yeah, it says there's 2 in Mount Moon. Rocket Hideout Pokemon Mansion. Southeast of the Super Nerd. B2F southeast of the Super Nerd. Oh no. Not getting this information corroborated. I think I just use the HP up for the hell of it. It's not the best stat, or I can just wait and use it on Jigglypuff if I want or something. Oh, hello, where'd you come from? Just wait until I get a gorillion calciums. And we don't gotta optimize that much. You're gangsters. Straight up jeans. Oh, water gun is gonna mega own them. I don't remember them having sand shrew. What? Aw, man. Mega Punch Miss is gonna get me killed. Oh, maybe the Moonstone just doesn't exist in yellow. Maybe I have to wait forever. Guess we'll find out. I have an idea where it's supposed to be. It was kind of integral to the run. I thought I'd get the Moonstone early. Darn you. Alright, do we have, go back and heal for the super nerd or not? I could just potion. I guess the thing that sucks is I went backwards, so I kind of have to just deal with this now. Allegedly, right by the super nerd, maybe the other Moonstone, unless it's fake. Alright, the real question later game is gonna be, do I remember how to get out of Dark Tunnel, Rock Tunnel, by heart? Honestly, I don't think I do. I know there's a bunch of extra, like, you can kind of speedrun it, or you can spend, like, 30 minutes in there. Ah. Imagine pink only Nuzlocke. Gen 1. I mean, you can't even get started. Because it doesn't start till you get to Mount Moon. You kind of just have to, like, sit and farm 2 Clefairies, so that way you're never soft-locked. I think I'm in the right area? That is kind of wild. I found Clefairy immediately and then never again. Oh wait, I was gonna use a potion. Oh well. Distinctly remember Mega Punch is how I got Charmeleon to defeat Misty as well. I'm steamed. Like a ham. I guess we'll see if I can get the Mew glitch tonight. That might be the goal, is just to get Mew. Let's go. Okay. It's the super secret Moonstone. Alright, we will get Wigglytuff. I think there's actually no reason to keep Jigglypuff as Jigglypuff. I mean, just in general. Just on vibes, I would never keep a Jigglypuff. Apparently this guy has the right Pokemon to make a Mew glitch occur. Or not the Grimer stats, his last Pokemon stats. Uh-oh. Oh, just because I was supposed to potion earlier. Yeah, like I barely grinded and I'm still just destroying. Surprisingly, Water Gun is not doing that much. Alright, are we a Helix Freak or are we a Dome Head? I think I remember reading through the Mew glitch in Yellow. There's a way to, like, skip... Or no, it just deletes the fossil in general. When you do the Mew glitch... the way you do it in Yellow, it just deletes an item. Oh yeah, we definitely want Kabuto. Your research on regenerating fossils. How does he know this? Oh. Here's another Clefairy encounter for the road. Say hi. We're doing this for the EVs. EV farming. That sounds about right. We begin the dungeon with Clefairy. Oh no. It's a new theme. Jesse and James. That fossil is Team Rockets. I don't know if I recognize this tune. Surrender now. We're prepared to fight. Meowth, that's wrong. Rocket. Oh, they couldn't even change the trainer class. And this version, Meowth is just a hired gun. It gets slapped in the face. Meowth tried talking, but it failed. Okay, I think the same type bonus is just too strong to make Water Gun even worth it. A brat beat us? Why'd they give us that number of money? Okay. They couldn't really implement them flying off into the sky in this engine. It was probably already, like, stretching their programming limits, adding the rocket events under the spaghetti code of red and blue. There's a Great Ball early. Oh, that's actually sick. That's good for Mew. I feel like that was a different item. Forget what that TM is. We can't reach her. Alright, well, to the point of no return. It's kind of funny that they do that to you. That should go blue mode. Yep, cerulean. So what does it take to move the rocket? Do we have to beat Misty or do we have to do Bill? That's the question. Or no, I've seen the challenge runs guy. I mean, I'll say who it is. It's J-Rose. Because he'll sometimes skip Misty. Because Misty just isn't doable with whatever challenge mon. Like if he starts with Magmar or something. Wait, what the heck? Electrode. Use Sonic Boom. I thought that was an item. Electrode, pay attention. Aw, no. Electrode's a good one, too. I don't even have an antidote. This is the bottom of the list. Team 4 is Whirlwind? Man, Generation 1. Okay, yeah, I think as far as I remember, you just need to do Bill, and then you can go to the route south. So I guess that'll be the goal. Oh, this is cute. That Sandshrew sprite only exists in this game, and Bulbasaur. Bubba. I take care of injured Pokemon. It's a good trainer to take care of it. I'll be a good trainer. Well, I guess I'm not getting Bulbasaur yet. So I gotta pay attention, because we get the starter Pokemon somehow. None. Thought that was the Poliwhirl for Jinx, dude. I wanna roll. I remember where those are. Positive Team Rocket's behind this. Move out the way, Officer Jenny. Wonder what compelled them to make Officer Jenny a thing? There wasn't a cop trainer class in Gen 1. Alright, well, I was gonna be like, I'm pretty sure. Do I look this up? I'm 99% sure. These are strong and smart Pokemon. Yeah, well, I kinda... We're the cutest and the fluffiest. That's all we need. What's up, Sam? You see the Dream Team. You kinda can. Can I cheat? Did I pre-populate? I did. We get Chansey, we got Mystery. And then this one will be Wigglytuff. There's the Dream Team. This is all the pink Pokemon you can catch and have useful in Generation 1. Final slot is kind of like whatever. It might be Execute, it might be Porygon, it might be Ditto. It doesn't matter, so we have to go through half the game before I can see any of them. I found Clefairy, like, first thing as soon as I stepped into Mount Moon, though. Fated Run. No, this is Generation 1. Pokemon Yellow. There are no shinies. I guess if there were, yeah, if it was a Gen 2 run, that would make it more interesting. Trying to count a shiny. That would make it, like, an even bigger grind. I'm already trying to catch Chansey legit. Which is basically as hard as getting a shiny. Alright, we have to kill Eevee in order to make sure Slime Gary here creates a Jolteon. Yeah, Sing is only got like a 50% chance of working. Oh my god. Am I missing any typing? I mean, I only have Psychic and Normal types. Even with some of the other options. Like, Execute is also Psychic, Mr. Mime is Psychic, Porygon is normal, Ditto's normal, Lickitung's normal. Pink is like one of 2 types in Gen 1. It doesn't matter. Now, Generation 1, I mean, Pokemon single player in general is baby easy enough, but... Clefable with Psychic is enough to sweep. Normal's good enough. There's not a lot of fighting moves in Gen 1. There's Submission and, like, that's it. Add a lot of page to my Pokédex. Bill's a famous Pokemaniac. It is a very unvaried team, though. That's kind of why I wanted to use the egg, because at least that gives me a grass type. The problem is the only grass moves it learns in this game are Absorb and Solar Beam. And that's it. Nope, she didn't move yet. I'm pretty sure she moves once I see Bill. Because you can skip Misty if you want. So we'll wait until I get Jigglypuff for that. Alright, I'll do Nugget Bridge, and then I gotta be extra careful, because I want to set up Mew Glitch tonight as well. Beat all 5 of us and win a magical prize. This pink run is basically just a routing, like, for fun thing. I just thought about, like, what would it take to get Slowpoke early, and I'm just gonna go get Slowpoke early now. Oh no. I made Weedle look too dopey in this one. Now, Nidoking is purple, not pink. I did start with Nidoran, where I caught them, and took Pikachu away, let them die. Because they were close enough to pink. I nicknamed them Almost Pink. They were almost pink. Nidoran did good work. But their time is over. Oh, not the miss. Not the double miss, no! Aw, nah. Getting owned. Do I try Mega Punch one more time? Okay. Sand Attack is my nemesis. See, like, Nidoran female is blue. Yeah, that's why Mew is in the list. See, this is Generation 1. Oh, no. Super effective. Remember when I said fighting moves were rare? You can get Mew through a glitch. I forget what the glitch itself is called. People just call it the Mew glitch. It's like a running away from battle glitch. And I can set it up here past Nugget Bridge. I just have to know what trainers I have to skip. Yeah, really no reason not to just Mega Punch. I wish I could use Water Gun more, but it's just too weak. Stomped flat. No, I didn't have the move Stomp. Like how they all say, I did my best. No regrets. See, I don't remember Diamond and Pearl that well. I forget first gym is Fire, huh? Now, I feel like, I guess my perspective on Pokemon games is, though, growing up I always had a guide, so I could always figure out, like, what the broken, like, TM move combinations were. Like, you can give Typhlosion your Fire Starter Thunder Punch in Gold and Silver, so you could just only get away with only using Typhlosion. Just use Thunder Punch for water types and Fire for everything else. Not that complicated. Uh-oh. Oh, no. And they got a critical hit. I'm risking a water gun. Alright. Our special is not that much higher than our attack. Dang. Alright, let's go kill the rocket. Plot twist. Number 5. Oh no, we still have this guy, and then we have the rocket. And they have a... Okay, Mankey might actually just one-shot me. It might be over. Especially if Mega Punch misses. Okay, they didn't use low kick. I remember liking Gen 4, I just don't remember it now. I remember... I feel like they added too many HMs. They had all the HMs from before, plus you had to make room for... Actually, let's just do the Battle League. What could go wrong? Had all the old TMs, plus you had to make room for Rock Climb. It's like, come on, man. And Defog. There are 5 contest trainers. Alright, how about joining the Rockets? Group dedicated to evil, using Pokemon. Would you like to do evil? Sure, yeah, I want to be evil. Join us. Make you an offer you can't refuse. Now, Stella is carrying the team because they're the only member of the team right now. Once I get Pat to Bill, I can finally add some buddies for her. Okay, as long as we don't get wrapped by Ekans. Mega Punch is just carrying. Ark, you are good. Your ability, you could become a top admin in Team Rocket. Alright, now I need to look up the glitch guide, because I don't know who I need to skip. Exactly, there's a guy with Slowpoke. Slowpoke is the key to getting Mew. I do know that. The glitch is based off the Pokemon that the enemy trainer has. So I wonder what this is over here. What's that guy doing? Too bad Mewtwo isn't pink. They don't count. They're supposed to be a clone of Mew. How are they not the same color? How'd they mess that one up? I think, oh yeah, that's the guy we want to keep. Maybe it's this guy. We need guys we can run away from. Alright, let's figure out how do we set up the glitch. Does Mew glitch still work on 3DS version? Good question. Wait, okay. Woggle Smith. Alright, here's the video. How do I mute my sound? I guess I'll do this. Let's look at Woggle Smith. Shout out Woggle. Woogle. Okay, so we take this guy and teleport. So we gotta walk into him and teleport. Then after we teleport, we battle another walking trainer. Because the thing is, your, like, pause menu gets all in a weird state when you run away, so you have to battle another walking trainer to get your pause menu back. Okay, so he does it with this guy. I think it's any walking trainer, though. And then you walk to the guy... Oh, no, really. You can just do the swimmer in the gym. Okay, you don't have to use Slowpoke guy. I don't know ball. Yeah, there's an earlier yellow method, method 1. And the first swimmer. Okay, so I don't have to skip any other trainers. Okay, we could leave the youngster if we want, though. Okay, that's a pretty easy one. I will do that. Get the sound back. So I still need to... I need to get to Bill so I can get Abra so I can do any of these shenanigans in the first place. So I will try and skip as many trainers as possible. Going to Bill? First, let's fight. I mean, I guess I can leave the Slowpoke guy just in case. I think I remember which guy he is. Also, what do I even name my Jigglypuff? My Wigglytuff? I think I have a good name for Clefairy. They somewhat read me. I like calling Clefairy from when I played through Legends Arceus. Hey, my boyfriend is cool. Okay, what about you, though? Are you cool? Don't let him define you. I'm gonna name my Wigglytuff Cody. The dog. Accurate. Is Cody just like a Wigglytuff? They're just a big balloon. And you could pop them easy. They both have tufts of fur. Orange shape. Can Wigglytuff put you to sleep, though, through song? And start shedding soon for winter. Wouldn't that be the other way around, or I guess, do dogs have winter coats? Is that how that works? I'll have to see a Pokemon play. Alright, I don't think Wigglytuff sheds, thankfully. I think you just grow more fur to make a winter coat, but well, I guess that's not how that works. Imagine having a winter coat and a summer coat. I already shed enough as is. I have to clean up. Being long-haired, I have to clean up so much dang hair. Well, and having really fine hair. I think I own a cat or something. And Machop is kind of scary. Arm just filled with clumps of your hair and Cody's fur. It just makes you think, like, how does that work in nature? Is the dirt just like 50% old hair? Of all mammals? You got me. Alright, this guy's kind of interesting. You have to walk and then pick up the item. I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Nah. Long red fine strands. It's a core for orange fur. Creating hairballs. And sentient hairballs. Start rolling around on their own. I keep pressing the L button on accident. I'm on the Game Boy player, technically. Game Boy Advance. Alright, don't use rap, please. Oh my god, Stella is carrying. Hairball would also be a cute name for Wigglytuff. Kinda would be. I need a nickname for Mew as well, though. Mew definitely can't be Cody. I'm sorry. Not to be mean. Mew can just be like gelatin. I think since it transforms, is its body just made of like jello? Squishy. I like how I was thinking, like, what move is good here? Not water gun. Oh no, okay. I was gonna freak. Hairball. What is also associated with hairballs? Choking. Disgust. Naming my Mew Disgust. I'm not so jealous. Hey, I have a Clefairy. Funny you say that, considering the Pokemon I was using. Dude, guys, there's a super secret behind Bill's house. Gotta get there, then you get Mew. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. I'm Bill. I'm not joshing you. I screwed up. I didn't realize joshing you was a real term. This is where it came from. I got combined with a Pokemon. Run the cell separation system. What Pokemon do you think he is? Because that's just the generic Mons sprite. Is he a Rhyhorn? Is he a Nidoran? Is he a Kangaskhan? Where's the game where you just play as a human Pokemon hybrid? Why didn't they bring this idea back? You didn't? That's a bummer. Oh, we have to get the SS ticket. That's why you need Bill. Invite me to their party. I can't stand fancy dudes. Okay, fine. I don't know if I can vibe with Mew being named Wig. I'm trying to think, is there anyone I can just name them after? A Mew named Artichoke. Now that would be a good name for Execute. I guess we already have a star. We gotta have a comet. That would actually kind of work for Wigglytuff and Clefable. Hairball is really good too, though. I already know what name Chansey is gonna be. Oh wait, the Mew could be like Bubblegum. Bubblegum Pink? Because Mew is just made of bubblegum. And I'm trying to reference someone I know who plays the Smashy Bros. That's the real, that's really what's happening. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. How to dig holes. Alright, so now that we have access here, I can get Jigglypuff and... Innocent bystander, don't you believe me? Drowsy. Now, Mega Punch is just enough to sweep the entire game. Stop, I give up. No, if you're Clefable, punch me. Yeah, Mega Punch is just a really good move. And Stella is a pretty strong Pokemon. Alright, so finally, it's time to catch them all. And yeah, you can just kind of sweep pretty easy in single-player Pokemon. You just get your one strong move. Alright, so allegedly Abra and Jigglypuff are found down here. There's Abra. Alright, there's one. Sigh. Sleeps for 18 hours a day. it doesn't really need a nickname. It won't stay in my party for long. I don't know what the encounter rate is, so it might take a little while to find Jigglypuff. Clefairies just came to me. It was fate. Jigglypuff? Hate him. I hate them, they hate me. Staying away. Okay, I poop talk too much. They're level 3? There's no way. There's extra no way. I like how they look like a demon. They got like the red fangs. Can I be a demon Jigglypuff for Halloween? Oh, do they only start with sing? That's funny. Yeah, my next team member is here. The hairball. That's so funny they only know sing. Oh my god. I'm being trapped in an endless loop of sleeping. Just like real life. Alright, let's just throw balls then. What? You can't act when you wake up in this game either, so... I guess there's no power points, so... This is hilarious, a sing loop. Or, the catch rate is kind of bugged in this game. I think sleep doesn't affect anything. I think it's only paralyze in this game. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. There we go. Maybe do we name it Ariana? Name it Mariah Carey. This is its alluring eyes to enrapture its foe. Ariana. Is that gonna fit? Ariana. That's a funny tongue twister, but I don't think Ariana. That just sounds like the name of another Pokemon. That just sounds like Hariyama. Whatever the Makuita evolution is. Might have to veto the second form, sorry. We'll do Hariyana. I think, can you change nicknames in Gen 1? I don't remember. Is the Name Raider a guy? I think so. Yeah, we'll do Hariyana. Alright, so they're level freaking 3, which... it's gonna be fun. Let me see, is there any reason not to immediately evolve them? There actually may not. It learns Pound at level 9. Disable, Defense Curl, Double Slap, Rest. It does learn Body Slam on its own, but I can also just use the TM. So I guess that's up to me. I think its stats are gonna be too booty if I don't just immediately evolve it. So I think I just let it get Pound and then evolve it. Yeah, it's in Lavender Town. Yeah, I remember now. That is true. Alright, I'm gonna get it to level 9 and then evolve it. Waiting all the way to level 34 for Body Slam, I don't think is worth it. I don't mind not being able to use the Body Slam TM on anyone else. I guess we'll just go back to the other route to grind a level or two. Alright, so we got Pokemon 2. Not quite Wigglytuff yet. We got Jiggly. Literally a move called Paralyze? I don't think so. There's Stun Spore, there's Thunder Wave to inflict it. Even in later gens, was there like Smelling Salt? Alright, that's crazy you get Jigglypuff at level 3. At a power level. Harry on it. Does Wigglytuff? Wigglytuff does have the little tuft. I should probably buy some Pokeballs too. I can go ahead and get Mew, and Mew will be a higher level than Jigglypuff, which is crazy. They really did not want you to be able to grind once you got past the Mount Moon. Alright, let's take a break from this and let's just get Yes, the things about TMs in Generation 1 is just that, there's only one. You gotta pick who you want to use it on. I think I did map this out. I have a little paper that's my team, not that it's readable. I think I have Chansey picked as the Thunder Wave user. Because everyone else gets Sing, Jigglypuff and Stella. Harryana and Stella. How to be efficient. It was mostly just... The problem was just that everyone can learn the same TMs and nothing different. So I just had to map out, like, out of the 3 or 4 Pokemon that can learn, like, Thunderbolt. Which one do I want to give Thunderbolt? Alright, I think I'm just gonna go for Mew after this battle. Level up somewhere else. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to... Actually, maybe I want to level up to 9, just so I can catch Mew. Low-key. Stella is way too overpowered to catch Mew. I don't know which of these routes is the most efficient for leveling. The other route had mostly under-leveled people, I think, so... Maybe not. I don't know if it's worth my time to check. Poke Earth. See, Route 5 has... it was levels 15 Pidgey and Rattata, so yeah, I should just use that route. Oh, Jigglypuff can be level 7. I got a low roll. That sucks. I guess if I want to be, like, inefficient in a Pokemon run, I gotta be, I'll play Heart Gold and Soul Silver the first time, or Black and White. No, that's a super later gens thing. I don't think that's a thing until, like, X and Y or Sun and Moon. There is an experience share in this game, but like everything in Generation 1, it's incredibly bugged. and you get less experience. Everyone gets, like, less experience than one Pokemon would get on its own. It's the experience all in this game, which I guess is like modern experience share, where it's all of your Pokemon get the XP. There was also the experience share, like, prior to when they made it easy mode. It was a hold item, so you had to pick your one Pokemon you wanted to use it on. Which I was not a fan of. Some people were. I can see the pluses and minuses. I don't know why I'm doing Mega Punch, but sure. Yeah, this is very primitive Pokemon. There's no experience sharing. There's no, like, Pokeball icon to see what Pokemon you've already caught. No hold items. No descriptions of moves I can read. Mr. Persian that was stupidly high level and used Fake Out of all moves. Interesting. In what Pokemon game, though? I'm trying to think. I guess I am a fan of trying to do dream teams. I'm like planning out runs. Got the Pokédex guidebook. Figure out if it's even possible. What's possible to get. If I try to do like my just raw dream team, I'm not sure what Pokemon game I could do it easy in. So I'd want like Slowking and porygon and like Typhlosion. It's like, what game has all those? Alright, this Pidgey's owning me. Yeah, I guess you do Heart Gold Run. I was trying to think of like some Gen 4 and beyond mods I would want to use to make it even tougher. What if I want Snom? Alright, come on, give me that level 9. I'm pretty sure I've watched a YouTube video on the catch mechanics in Gen 1, and either sleep or paralysis does nothing. I think it's paralysis. When in future games it does. And it does not want to give me an encounter. The grass glitched out. There's no more Pokemon. Yeah, I'm tempted to get Pokemon Zaw as well, but I'm in no super hurry. Oh wait, there's only one way this battle works. This is funny. Teleport failed? Is that a Generation 1 miss? Well, so much for teleporting when asleep out of danger. I just killed it instead. Alright, once we get the level 9, you don't want to buy Scarlet and Violet? Yeah, it's fair too. Yeah, I'm only interested in Zaw, just because it's another, like, formula mix-up one. I'm more hesitant, because A, I haven't played It's based on X and Y, so I guess I don't plan on playing X and Y. And the city theme seems interesting, but it means they have to deviate a lot from the stuff that was in Arceus. There's not really a bunch of wandering around in the city and finding random Pokemon. From what I've seen of the trailers, like, they make the battles look like an MMO, which is funny. Looks like Final Fantasy 14 or whatever the MMO one is. Alright, new time. I do like how this is yellow version. I'm just like, screw you, Pikachu. They die and then they immediately go in the box. They fainted to the rival, the second rival fight, because they just kept missing Thundershock. They got, like, sand attacked twice. Poor Mouse didn't stand a chance. Alright, so you gotta save, like, when you're about to transition to the... There we go. And teleport. We get the wacky glitch. Oh, I'm gonna have to use Jigglypuff in the battle. That's okay. Splash! And I didn't buy any Pokeballs. I'm a dummy. I guess we'll see if buying Pokeballs does anything for me. That is the TV show logic. How does Pikachu beat Brock? They just, like, make the alarm sprinklers go off or something? Zaw's gonna be 85 USD? Yeah, that's a reason to wait. Oh, shit. Jigglypuff is not gonna level up very quickly. That can't be. Okay, can I go buy Pokeballs? Because I kind of forgot to do that. How many do I want? I mean, it's Mew. It's a legendary. I just buy like 25 or something? Max it out. Yeah. Too late. Hopefully this still works going into the mart. So what should happen is my menu will come back, and then when I close it, Mew will appear. Durability! You could be a top leader. Oh, there's Mew! Oh, they got a different little sprite in yellow. I think I like the red and blue one more, but this one's cute. I will say, I think Pokemon as a franchise did kind of just gear me towards liking, like, cute creature designs more. Oh wow, they did not stay asleep. More of a fan of, like... More of a fan of, like, Chansey and... Oh, oops. Well, I think I use Sing. more beeping sound, please. That was a close one. Oh wait, I can use Stella for Sing now. We'll try Harryana Sing for now, though. Love catching Pokemon with the beeping sound. Oh. Okay, I think Mew's catch rate isn't that high. New species. Looking through a microscope. This Pokemon's short, fine, delicate hair can be seen. Alright, so this one's Bubblegum Pink. Bubblegum Pink the Mew. It's a Bowser Jr. fan account. Good name. I've not done a pink run in any other games. This was just a spontaneous thought from, trying to route an early Slowpoke. I bet it would be more interesting in some of the later games. I don't know. Mew Glitch does make this one pretty interesting. Speaking of which, they're in the party now. What's funny is this isn't even the first Generation 1 run with Mew from Mew Glitch I've done. I think this early method wasn't known when I did it last, because it was like 10, maybe 20 years ago. No, it was not 20 years ago. Maybe like 14 years ago. So I had to wait until Celadon City to get Mew. And I used it like seriously, so I gave it all the crazy moves that most other Pokemon can't learn, but are good, like Rock Slide and Mega Drain. This run, Mew is just here for vibes. They're gonna learn Transform and Metronome and Psychic on their own, and they're just gonna be here and smiling and happy. Yeah, definitely a thing I noticed with the pink run is just like the availability is a little rough, especially since I decided to do yellow. I just did yellow on a whim, but I think it made this run a little more annoying. So I couldn't get Jigglypuff until later. I can't get Slowpoke until like a slightly later than Red and Blue. Are you not a trainer? I'm not good at raising Pokemon. Who's my Charmander? Oh, okay. I'm gonna give a nickname to Charmander. Kinda pink. Charmander counts as pink, right? If I was doing this run in Red and Blue, I would have started with Charmander. Okay, this guy just gives you Charmander. Imagine that in a modern Pokemon game. Oh, we get Thunder Wave already? That's crazy. I think I'm saving that for Chansey, though. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we never actually fought him. I can see Grass Mono-type run being more interesting. Like, Grass, there's a lot of games where you get Grass types early. Water at least has a lot of variety. Like Red and Blue, you gotta start with Squirtle, get Magikarp, and I guess you're kind of screwed though for a while. You just gotta wait until you get Good Rod. The flood, basically, like once you get like 2/3 through the game, then the floodgates of all the other water types show up. Alright, leveling up with the set battle style is gonna be annoying. Yeah, like grass, red, and blue here. I think in yellow it's a little better. I was seeing that I could get... Oh wait, I forgot to use my moonstone. Oh well. Is Mew gonna instantly faint? I guess we'll find out. Not resistant? Ah, not Rap. This is why you don't do Gen 1 runs. Just... Even if you're not gonna die, Rap is just annoying. If I teach Mew Bide for the hell of it, like, all the junk TMs I'm not gonna use, I could just give them to Mew for, like, the fun of it. I hid because the people on the bridge scared me. Charmander. Actually, in this gen, I guess, if you want to do just grass... Do I know enough ball? I don't know enough ball. I know you get Oddish or Bellsprout based on version pretty early. Speak of the devil. Do I risk this? I don't think this is gonna work. I think Absorb is gonna own Haryana here. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, this is the part where I put a podcast on and I do off stream. I just level up my trio to match Stella. I could probably go ahead and just do Misty if I really wanted, but... Pretty sure there's an item down here, but I don't remember. Ah, no. There is not. I'm stupid. Alright, I don't know for grinding's sake if I should just go back and heal. It's kind of like the boring section. But I got my party set up. Like, I could just beat Misty, I just don't think it's necessary. Boring as it is, I think I do at least, like, a minimum level up my other guys to, like, 17 or so. And then just move on in the game. Okay, that's funny, you just get Charmander. Alright, so if I look through my TMs, I have Bide. Whirlwind. Seismic Toss? That's damage based on level, right? Well, I could give Dig to Mew. I forgot I already have Dig. I could give Dig to Mew. The thing is, I'm gonna have to lose Dig at some point, but it's like, whatever. Because none of the other pink Pokemon I have can learn, like, a single ground move. Which is kind of funny, but kind of sad. Mew's just gonna be on Transform, Metronome, Troll Duty. And it's gonna have to learn Fly. And Cut, I think. Unless I really want to introduce, like, an slave, quote-unquote, HM only guy. I think I'm good on TMs, though. Mostly, because Flash is only needed for Rock Tunnel. I think at that point I will only have 5 pinks. Yeah, but Charizard doesn't count as pink for my run. The Kinda Pink nickname was just for funnies. I just got them because I didn't know that's what that NPC did. First time playing yellow. Okay, I could give, like, Seismic Toss to Jigglypuff or something, just to give it something. I don't know if it'd be that useful, though. I'm pretty sure none of the other Pokemon I want to use can use Dig, though. I think, yeah, I might as well just give Mew Dig, because the only other Pokemon I'd, like, want to use are Execute or Porygon, or maybe Mr. Mime. Can Mr. Mime learn it? I wouldn't really want to use Mr. Mime, though. I don't vibe with Mr. Mime. I'm sorry. I know that's an evil hater statement. Yeah, they can't learn Dig anyways. All the pink Pokemon can't learn Dig. It's very funny. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna give it to him then. It's gonna be a while before we get Fly. That'll make Mew useful at least. Jigglypuff is gonna need some time. We're gonna have to get Body Slam from SSN, probably. I guess Seismic Toss would be okay, but just okay. Oh wow, Mew is better stats for that. That's crazy. Uh-oh. Okay, this is surprisingly a competitive battle. Mew might be able to just solo Machop here. It's just if Karate Chop doesn't crit. Okay, well, we can't risk it now. If only it was actually a fighting move in this gen. Alright, so it's got Transform now. Just be the ultimate troll Pokemon. Alright, let's see if we can get away with this. I keep forgetting to use the Moonstone on Haryana. Alright, after this battle. Wiggly tough time. Man, why is that guy so yellow? I do not want to wait until level 34 for Body Slam, so... Wigglytuff it is! Do the glow up. There we go. Now that's the party. I wonder if I could have gotten away... I probably could have just soloed if I had used a potion outside of battle. I feel like 2 digs. I'm gonna do it anyways. Hyper Fang. The dig is kind of OP, huh? Alright, well, is your special low enough? Water gun, crit. Took me to a great party on the SSN. That line seems wild. Now, as an adult, your dad took you to like a drinking and smoking party on the... What the hell is this back sprite? Oh no. My poor Wigglytuff. What did they do to her? I knew the Gen 1 sprites were scuffed, but somehow I've never seen Wigglytuff back sprite. What is this? Also, Slowpoke is definitely... I'm scared of Slowpoke. I'm not. I'm scared of them in battle. Outside of battle, I just want to give them a big hug. In battle, I don't want to deal with confusion before I even have the second badge. I'm not mad. There's a guy when they're mad. I guess I should level up Wigglytuff more, but... Oh, that's the only other trainer. Oh, well, that was a pointless potion. I already saved, though. Such is life. Alright, well, level 11 is most certainly not enough, but... you may have to settle. Yes, Wigglytuff having literally nothing is not great. Like, just Seismic Toss will only do like 20 damage, 15 damage based on levels, so... Bide's a nothing burger, so like, I just have nothing until I get Bubble Beam. Oh, you get Bellsprout and Oddish in this gen. Interesting. No. Should've just attacked. Groke's a crazy move in this gen. Oh my god, it really is. Yeah, these guys are level 15? Aw, no, I can't do anything with dig. It is kind of crazy thinking back, like, how many nukes they give you. Like, before the second gym in Gen 1. Like, water gun isn't that much of a nuke, but it's still pretty useful. 'Cause it's like your insurance against all the rock types. Mega Punch and dig are crazy. And Body Slam later. Okay, well, one sand attack is enough to defeat us, apparently. Honestly, like, Bellsprout would be okay, because then at least I can dig. Orange HP, not good. Now, give me Bellsprout, please. Thank you. I mean, I guess I could use Transform, but... Dang, 30 on the stats. The team is just looking a little OP. I go ahead and see if I want to take on Misty even. I mean, like, I can, it's just Stella will carry. Like, if I want... I guess I can just get XP for my other dudes. That's kind of it. I can't believe I bought 25 Pokeballs for nothing. Oh well. Shouldn't even really need them for, like, Slowpoke or anything. Yeah, frick it. Do we just do the gym like this? No biggie, right? There's only 2 junior trainer, 1 junior trainer. More than good enough for you. Okay, thank frick. I kinda just have to hope I can Mega Punch for Misty's Pokemon, which will probably work. Oh wow, they didn't even level up. You have to face other trainers, find out how good you really are. Almost sounds profound, and then you really think about it. What's your policy on Pokemon? What's your approach? Misty, the world famous beauty. Wait, is that even their anime outfit? It doesn't quite look like it. I guess it's sprite limitations. X defend. Okay, that's evil. Okay, so far going good. Other than the whole X defend shenanigan, I guess. Critical hit tackle. Okay, yeah, this is just speaking, like, how good Mew is and how good Dig is. Alright, kinda gotta use Stella here. What an animate sound. Oh no, not Harden. It's actually kinda bad. Do the X defend? If they know you're only gonna use physical moves. Alright, well, yeah, just because Stella was so over-leveled. Can't believe I lost. Alright, now Wigglytuff finally has a half-decent move. Okay, bye. Alright, well, we need to use that, because that is Wigglytuff's one of their final moves. Bubble Beam. I like how everyone is able to learn it. Now we're doing Bubble Beam, Wigglytuff, and then it's just gonna be like a Body Slam user otherwise. Surf will be on Slowpoke. We'll be good. We already got, this is basically gonna be the party for like 50% of the game now. I have to get the Pokeflute and Surf to get Slowpoke, which is ridiculous. Now, I guess after I do Surge, I can kinda speedrun. Like, I just have to get through Rock Tunnel. I mean, can you skip Surge? Does his badge just let you use Flash? What does beating Surge even do for you? I guess, can you just skip him once you get the cut TM? Because you just cut your way to Rock Tunnel? I don't know. Once I'm through Rock Tunnel, I'm just gotta immediately do Lavender Tower. Pokemon Tower. Get Flute so I can run straight to Fuchsia to get Surf, and then finally you can get Slowpoke. I guess in Red and Blue it's a little quicker because you just need Pokeflute, and then you can get Super Rod instead. But you can trivially skip like Cycling Road, so you can pretend like you never went to Fuchsia. Just getting the Surf Gym. Alright, I think I just saved, but this is gonna be me calling it for the night. The party is set up. Half of our Pokédex is pink. Here's the party. I'm trying to get the streamies. This isn't the time to use that. Bubblegum pink. Alright. Represent. And we're gonna have to go, like, so long until I add new members. Eventually. So I have to go up through Surge, Rock Tunnel, Pokemon Tower. I think I have to beat... Don't you have to beat... Yeah, you have to beat Koga to get the ability to surf and go through Safari Zone. So I gotta do 2 more gyms, at least? I think I have to do 2 more gyms and, like, a bunch of stuff before I can get Slowpoke. Although going to Fuchsia early means I also get chansey. I'll probably go for Slowpoke first. Just because chansey is going to be a grind. I don't want to do it. And then that gives me Execute, Porygon access. I think Ditto is weird. Isn't that Pokemon Mansion? The goal is probably to try and get all the ones that are pink. Maybe excluding Porygon. I might hack. Maybe I'll just gamble. We'll see. And yeah, thanks for watching and hanging tonight. I don't have a vision for how this playthrough's gonna go. I'm probably gonna just keep playing off stream because, as I said, it's gonna be a while before I get any new Mons. I might just do like the section where I catch Slowpoke and Chansey on stream. Especially Chansey, that one might be funny. We'll see if I enjoy this off stream or more on stream. Yeah, thanks for watching and hanging. If I do continue this on stream, it would be Sunday-ish probably. Peace.